fact that, okay, I'm going to pump some more mutas, I lose some. But he's really picking up his economy while Canata's just now getting a science facility. Still Canata's sitting on those 2 bases, losing more forces than really would have wanted to. I'm not really seeing him with that massive clump of medic marines that he would want. Still losing more medic marines with always a huge number of mulisks flying around, doing crap a lot of damage. And Beige always has a few reinforcements ready just in case he loses some. Canata honestly falling a little bit into Baihiro's trap. Really, Baihiro allowing to get his economy up very heavily. Really going for high tech already. Has some Hydras coming out in the field, so we're going to be seeing lurkers momentarily. 2 Evoid chambers upgrading at this point, I believe. Scanning Canata there just to get some freaking range on those mutalisks to just fly back as soon as they're out of range of fire. Overlord might lose his life in the process. One muta definitely does. Overlord as well goes down. Canata finally deciding it's time to be maybe... Okay, I thought it was stimming, going for some aggression. Hydras are going to be morphing into lurkers very soon. Science also should be momentarily ready for Canata. Oh, submarines getting... spread out a little bit too much. And there's mutas managed to pick several of them off. Not very good positioning there by Canata. So muta lurker going to be coming in. And Canata, with his army composition, might have a little bit of a hard time dealing with this. Some Zerglings coming in, just taking some fire, filling those mid-greens so those mutalisks can run in and do some heavy amount of damage. Canata needs to get those science forces out pronto. I'm not even sure if he has any up yet. If he does, maybe he's clumping them up before he decides to use them. But really, an irradiate right now would be exactly what he wants, because mutalisks are picking off medics now alongside the lurkers coming in very close. One mutalisk loses its life. Kanata should know about those lurkers. He doesn't want to run in and engage them. He's going to be pushed even further back into his base. Not yet getting his mineral. Finally have those science levels up. He's going to need more, and he's going to have to be very careful not to lose them. Thinking of picking up the mineral only, and Baihiro actually gets a scout on that. Science vessels coming in, taking some fire from the mutalisks. Also loses some marines. Not quite, barely managed to get his forces out of the range of those lurkers. Quite a few lurkers on the ground. A long time Zerglings to take off some fire and distract the medic marines. Mutalisks also to pick off anything, anywhere. Defiler Man on the way. And Baihiro taking the 6 o'clock. He's playing this beautifully, I gotta say. Just holding Canata back while getting his economy out. Going very, very heavy econ. Just in the early game, just taking the Mutalist to make sure he can win. And just with very nice play, managed to do that. Is going to be able to delay the mineral only as well. Maybe even managed to pick off his commander. But no, there are marines running in. Are going to be able to force those mutalisks back. And so if he's going to continue building that mineral only, he might want to put up some static defenses pronto. A couple of turrets in that location would definitely help him out. More science vessels on the way for him, I hope. Sticking on those 2 bases for a little bit too long, Canata, while Hero's already on the way to a second. Irradiating some lurkers there. Might want to save. Hopefully he has another irradiate for those mutalisks. Baihiro not clumping them up as neatly this time, so he can more easily separate them. Lurkers on the high ground, and Canata moving into this. I'm not quite sure if this is a good idea. Also some Scourge in the area. Zerglings, Hydras, Lurkers, Mutalisks, and Scourge, everything moving in. One science will lose his life. Those Lurkers getting a pretty beautiful surround on some of those. Medic Marines do manage to move back just in time. Going to pick up the Lurker. One of the Lurkers does manage to burrow in time. Mutalisks also coming in, and these Medic Marine troop is exactly going to be destroyed. Science vessel barely managed to hightail it out of there, but Baihiro with beautiful micromanagement runs in with everything. Hydras, Lurkers, Mutas, Zerglings. Finally going to run in where Canata has the high ground, and very few medics to support his marines. Did lose one science vessel. More should be on the way now. Top supports his troop. Oh, Baihiro misclicking there, I think. Getting some lurkers running up the ramp and instantly getting them fired. Get the pun. One of them didn't actually lose his life. There are defilers on the field, so with Dark Swarms and Plague on the way, Canata is on the back foot, gotta say. Baihiro taking the 6 o'clock. I think he might actually also be taking the lower right-hand position. He might be taking that base or just actually just having some scouts there. Bunker now being put down in front of the natural expansion by Canata, so he's being forced to play defensively. Radiate on the Mutalisks, not separating them, so he actually loses quite a bit of them. Doesn't have that many Mutalisks in play anymore. More sticking to Zergling Lurker play at the moment. And actually going to go for the natural expansion. Dark Swarm comes up, Zerglings come in, the bunker goes down in seconds. There's 2 Mutalisks there, more Dark Swarms come up. Children from the factories, no tanks quite on the way. Where are the medic marines? Sciences do come back, but Canata decides to go for the counterattack. So screw it. I got to do some sort of damage to this guy. Does actually manage to pick off the attack force at his natural expansion, I believe. No, never mind. There are actually still some lurkers. They're actually going to move out with all his forces. He has to do some sort of damage. Gonna go for the natural expansion, or possibly even the mineral only. Dark Sword come up just in time. Those defilers raining hell on Canata right now. He's also trying to fight up a ramp against a bunch of Zerglings. A fire bat. There you go. There are the fire bats. Fire bats in desperate need right now. Going to pick off some lurkers there, but Firebats to help against these zergling numbers as well as pick off those lurkers under the Dark Swarms. In desperate need. Kanata does have his mineral only now, but his third gas. You need a third gas, dude, so you can produce some stuff aside from Science Vessel. Some forces getting caught completely. Medic Marine's going to die. Some medics actually managed to survive barely. Radiate's going all over the place. At the very least, Kanata has not really lost that many Science Vessels, but he's desperately behind, horribly behind. In fact, Firebats come in to help support, radiating even more lurkers, but they're not going to die quick enough. A lot of Firebats in position, not seeing any Dark Swarms. Okay, there's go the Defiler. He's going to run and consume something. I want a snack. Give me a snack. Plague goes off. Oh! Oh, look at that Plague. Those red Firebats got even redder. They're blushing. Oh, man. One single Mutalisk come in. They're going to be able to clean up that entire Science Vessel number. Kanata does not want to engage on Dark Swarm, even if he has Firebats, because they're Plague. And now he's going to have his mineral only threatened. I think the low right hand. Okay, that's just Zerglings waiting there just in case an SCV comes to build that base. Nidus Canal's ready now for all positions for By Hero, so he can just reinforce it anytime he wants. And Kanata, meanwhile, building a command center, which he wants to float away. And By Hero at this point, as soon as he gets his fourth gas at the 6 o'clock, he should be already going now. Just fourth gas on the way. And so we might even see Ultras. We're going to see how long he's going to persist with what he has at the moment. Science will get picked off there. Medic Marines. Kanata just being completely forced back. He's not really doing much at all to get back in this game. Does have some mines on the field, and they're not going to help. 12 o'clock has been taken by Hero. He's just doing what a Zerg should do on a map that doesn't like Zergs. Just claim it. My land, my land. That was my weird Zerg sound. But, oh man, Defilers, Lurkers, Dark Swarms coming up. Medic Marine's going to be forced back. Those Firebats don't want to engage. Canata is going to be able to take out the 12 o'clock, but at what cost? Science was being forced back. 3 of them getting picked off. 2 left alive. Honestly feel might have even got one more, but now a Lurker! Oh god, a Lurker sneaks past right in front of the bunkers. He doesn't want that. I want the freaking main. What are those SCVs? Where are those SCVs? It's like I want to. Where can I burrow? Where can I burrow? I don't know where to burrow. Actually distracting Kanata away from his mineral only, where there's a Dark Swarm of Lurkers forcing all of his SCVs away, and Kanata just streaming in forces like crazy. Zerglings running into some Medic Marines, some Lurkers getting radiated, but he's just getting so many Lurkers out. Gonna stop that mineral only from doing anything. Compensation gonna go down. Command center not being floated towards the lower right hand. I'm sorry. Kanata should have had his third gas ages ago, and now he's so far behind economically that pretty much anything he has on the ground or in the air right now is all he has. Ultralisk Cavern on the way, so as soon as those are out there, as soon as the Ultralisks are in the game, that's going to be GG from Canata. He just has no shot. He does have some Science Vessels, but he lost the ones that had enough energy to radiate everything inside. The Lurker is going to run right towards the natural expansion when there's almost no saturation. Radiate's going to go off, but the Lurker's going to kill everything that's on the ground. Some mines be planted, but Lurkers, they're not really going to help at all. Canata desperately trying to break out from his mineral only. Some Zerglings, they're nothing much else, but Hero, meanwhile, already breaking the natural expansion, just running in, almost no saturation, almost no mining going on everywhere. The main has very few minerals, natural expansion, very few minerals, and nothing at all mining for Canata. So he's in such a horrible position, and finally there we see the GG from him. By Hero playing this perfectly. Wow, just exactly what you want to do with your Mutalisks. Just, oh my god, this is like a primary lesson. Okay, kids, you want to play Mutalisks into economy against a Terran, this is what you do. You get your Mutalisks out of 2 bases up against a 14cc Terran that thinks is going to have an economic advantage against you. Then you get that 3rd base up, then you get your mineral only up, and you keep that frickin' Terran inside of his base. Keep that frickin' Terran inside of his base. Pick off as much as you can. Even if you don't pick off a lot of SCV, just pick off a crap load of Marines. You hate those Marines with the frickin' bullets. Just pick them off, pick them off, pick them off. Then just kill the bastard. And, yeah. Tech and kill the bastard. Beautiful game there by Hero. He's going to move on to the winner's match, and we're going to see what Canata manages to do. He's going to be forced into the loser's match, and he's going to be facing either Movie or Stork, which he's going to be facing off in the 2nd set, which I'm going to commentate right now. GG, guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Don't know why I talk with a baby voice at the end there. Whatever.